Hey guys, Susanna here. Well, I am back again with our calendar block, and we're in July, and it is my July little Galah, and the one that Corinne's not too keen on because she doesn't really like Galahs. But the reason why I liked it is because they're so pretty, like they're pink, and yeah, they're really quite lovely, and that's why I like it. And when she saw these pieces that I'd done, she goes, oh, they actually are really nice, but I still don't like Galahs. So she's going to be doing something different for that month for her rice bag. So yeah, so I'll just proceed to show you. It's Susanna's Stitcheries calendar, so it's based on stuff. So here's my piece that I started, and I was doing wool because I bought these wools and all that kind of stuff for my birthday, my 50th birthday. That's how long I've had it. I'm 54. So and I really love it, so I might even turn this into a Fleur Woods type piece, you know, add extra bit of wool and finish it up and keep this one. So I started that one, and it's made with all you know, like I'd got some old doona, and I'd what was it, a quilt that I'd had, and I dyed this, and there was some of the quilt that was light already in the light, so because he's got sort of like a pink light bit on his head, and then he's got it. So this is what this is based on, because that's what I did here. And rather than doing all this stitching here, I'm probably going to use, I've got my little felt bag, and I'll probably make up some felt. So it's very Australian, and yeah, so this is what it's based on, and I think he's beautiful. I've sort of finished doing that, but I have still yet to do, like on this one, you can see how I've stitched all these down, and so I think I'll be keeping this one and continuing on, and this one is almost done, but it might end up as a gift, or I may sell it, I don't know. So if anybody's interested, let me know. I mean, these bits are all glued down, so they're not going to come off, but they do need to be stitched down. But if they're going to be in a frame, I think they'd be all right. Okay, so I might keep this here as inspiration, and rather than having, where are we? Ugh, here we go. Got my piece ready to go. Here's that other piece underneath. And rather than having like a sun, we've got all these bits and pieces, and like these are the bits of fabric, and once again I didn't have a background, so I had this old hanky, and it's a bit dirty here, but I'm going to put that underneath and use that as the base. So I'll just stitch that down, and then I will cut the bits and pieces. So this is going to be what I did it the wrong way. I had it cut out, I'd drawn and it was on that way, and I ended up done it the wrong way. So remember, when you use Fix, put it on the window or on your light box that way, trace around and do it that way, because it ends up being the wrong way. So what I've done is I've put on Fix on the back of each of these, so and just on the back of a plain one, because I'm going to use this as the eye, and I think this is the beak, even though in both of them the beak was white. So maybe if I've got enough, I think I've got enough, maybe I can use this for these, I reckon, the little gum nuts. I think that actually that's maybe what it's for. So that should be enough. If you can draw on a bit of Fix, what you would do. Now it all depends whether you want this one that comes out like that. Do you want the shiny bit, or you want the plain bit? I think I'm going to have the shiny bit as this. Look, fits. Yep. It's one of these ones that it's sticky and you can stick it down, and then I will cut around that and then peel it off on the other side. Yeah, that's right. So that's for his beak. Probably does need to be ironed down a bit more, but that's okay. Go quiet on me. That is now nice and quiet because my heater has turned off. So between the heater and the what else? What else is annoying in here? The fridge, and then sometimes we have the dishwasher going. Got quite a lot of noises in here. Okay, so that's the beak. And then this is as well, but that sort of sits underneath. I'm just cutting this out now because I can. Okay, now I probably do need to, it's not quite, like it still does need to be ironed down to make it sit properly. So okay, now that July I've done with a permanent pen, so that should be okay if I iron stuff down on here. Okay, well there you go, there's the beak and the eye and whatnot. So this part here is his body, and it doesn't matter, you can see that because we're going to be putting stuff over the top. So cut that out. So what I've done is I've held this up to the window like this, and then I traced that way so that when we put it on it's going to be the other way. So just remember, if you do trace it and use you know, heat and bond or whatever it is that you use, oh shush, the Google is a bit of a pill. Okay, now so I'm going to use, this has got Fix on there, so I'll keep those pieces, and then I'll cut out like feathery type pieces that I can put over the top, and because it's got Fix, like for example, that's what I did with this, just to cover, you know, this type of shape. I might put that can go underneath. So we just get feathery type shapes. See, that might work. It's a feathery type shape. So we'll get a whole heap of these, and because it's got the Fix on the back, I'll just peel it off and stick it on. Jumping the gun a bit here, but make this a long feather. So almost like shark tooth size. Probably get a couple of feathers out of this one. And then there we go. doing the same with these. Now this part here, where is it? This is for the head. Once again, did it the wrong way because it's got the light on the head. And in order to give it some more like feathery type, I'll be cutting out bits and sticking them on as well. This little bit here is that something? I don't know, don't think so. That little bit there, I think that was a lighter bit on my piece. So hopefully if I've done this right, cut these out and then stick them down. This is sort of quite light heat and bond. If you have it too thick, it makes it a little bit too hard to stitch down. Yeah, once again, I forgot to add fabric for the background, so just grab a bit of white. Yeah, see, that works. That's there. And I'm going to stick the eye on top. So I will stick the iron on. And I'm able to get it to come over a bit now. Couldn't before. And so I will take this off and have that going down. Okay, have it over a bit more in the middle. Okay, and I'll iron him down. Got a bit of a dirty mark. Okay. And I've still got, I thought normally I would stitch it down, but I think when you sew everything, I'll sew the 3 layers and I think it'll be all right. So if this has gone according to plan, which it looks like it has, I can do that. Just make sure I leave room for, and then this is going to go over the top of that as well. Here we go. There obviously goes on a bit of a slant because we've got here. I'm gonna iron these bits down now so we know where these things go. Okay, and I think I'm gonna have it going. Coming down like that because we've got the eye coming in here. There we go. And then where's the other long piece? Oh, here it is. That's coming here like that, and then okay, I ironed it down so it's a bit stuck. Hang on a minute, so I'll just sit down. We've got this bit here too, so I'll cut that off. I think that goes underneath. Not always easy to get these pieces apart. Because I've ironed it, it's sort of really stuck it on. There we go. Okay. So that will go there, and then this little guy will probably come in up there. It's got a bit of the blue in the background, but I don't mind that. And then this tiny piece, if it is going to go down, that's painful. Sitting there watching me do this, isn't it? Okay. Oop. Now I'm just wondering whether that's where it all goes. I think it goes more that way. And that does go there, but it's just on the edge. Maybe it's a bit more in than what we thought. There we go. Like a little beard, isn't it? I think that's where it's ready to go. Okay. Because that goes along there. We have this at on a bit of an angle. See which way it is. Yep. Coming down that underneath, that on top. I'm going to snip this little bit off. There we go. That under bit needs to go. We're getting there, peeps. We're getting there. There we go. Ugh, it's painful, isn't it? There we go. Supposed to be. Supposed to be like that, with that coming like this. So that needs to be longer here. So that means that this needs to be down. There we go. And then that a bit more down. There we go. And so this will be a little higher. Really hard to see what this is supposed to do. There we go. I'm just having a look at the light. Oh, yeah, it's not bad. It needs to go on an angle more like that. There we go. It always looks a bit funny to begin with, but once you've maybe it goes like that. There we go. Oh, that'll do. Yeah. Okay. to be honest. I don't know about this piece. I might stitch it. I think it's just too sticky outy. There we go. I'll stitch it, it'll be fine. And we'll stitch in the colour, get rid of that one bit. I'm sorry guys, this is painful. Painful for you and for me. Okay, I think this needs to go like that. That's why it's given me some grief. There we go. I think that's right. Okay. There we go. Oop, don't curl on me. I don't know. It's so hard to know. I might turn it this way. There we go. 21 minutes just to get to this point. Okay. He looks like a funny critter, but you got to realise we've got to do all the other little bits and pieces. So get rid of these. All these bits. These bits. Okay. I'm really hoping that this eye is where it's supposed to be. Got a strange feeling it's probably not, but that's okay. This might be over a bit too far too, but well, it's all good, isn't it? Now, okay, so what we do is we get, for the top, we'll get little bits and pieces feather-wise. And not only that, I'll have it in this colour as well. So cut up bits and pieces. Probably a little bit smaller on the head. And I'm trying to see. Yeah, just had it going there like that. Is it in? Yeah, see, by the time you stick these over and over, and yeah, it's gonna make it look rather cute. And then I've got it on the inside, got to do grey because it's grey, so I'll stitch that in grey. So what we're going to do is just cut up little bits and pieces, and I'll do the same with this, not only in this colour. Oh, I've ironed away July. I can still see it though. So I must have done it on, not with permanent. There we go, I can still see it. So I'll go over it with a permanent marker because we'll probably be doing more ironing. Things need to get ironed down. There we go. Doesn't matter if it's not too dark. Okay, so put that over there and start with cutting some bits and pieces. So we'll cut it in like this. almost teardrops. So, okay. This can go, I'll make sure that it's more where that is. I might keep that eye. Okay. Need some more in this pinker colour. Actually, might be a good one to put right there. So I think that's only, wasn't quite with Lysofix on there, but that doesn't matter because I'm going over it. So grab your bits and pieces, give them a bit of a cut. And this one lends itself. I'm just going to shape it a little better. And even that can go underneath, and do a few more with these. I like having those little bumps, like feathers. I might have that, and then have that in there. So we're going to sort of feather it in the light colour. So almost like leaf shapes, really. A few more of them. So you get the idea of what we want to do. Have that going like this, and then once again I'm going to have a mixture of this pink, this peachy pink, and the darker pink. Okay. Now the ones on the body can be a little bit darker. I mean longer. So not quite that long, but sort of if they've got a flat end, they will be okay to put in on the bottom. So I might give it a bit of a pause and cut out some of these and place them. And actually, well, what have we got for time? 29. So what you need to do is, I'm going to grab out, I've got this, so I want to have that as the leaf, and we either will have that looks sort of gum leafy, I think. Yeah, got enough of that, it's the same. That'll probably be enough to do for the gum leaf. So I'm going to do it's a bit hard to try and trace the gum leaf. So what I'm going to have to do is do a bit of drawing. So here's the shape that we've got to fit into. I mean, we could try with a light box, see how we go, but like that. Bit of a shape like that. And then similar on this side. So it's coming out. And then we've got, I might just draw it in with it and then come back in like this, and then just have I might just do that. There we go, that's that. I'm going to do the you know, that way I'll just do some of this like stitching, and then these are just, you know, pod shape. Two of them. There we go. So I might trace over that with permanent marker. Actually, I won't be. I'll be stitching it down, so it'll probably be all right. So we're going to just stitch. Take that. And just cut it here because I'll be using stitching over it with thread, so we'll get that look. Make sure it's got the edges. See how it looks when we put it down. I love felt, it's awesome stuff. Okay. Now if you want to, you can use, don't have to use felt, you just get a green and trace it with, you know, like put it on the light box or on the window. Let me see if this works. Is this going to work? I'll put it up higher, but that's okay because I'm going to be putting these and you won't see the pink. So I'll just, there we go, gives it a bit of a 3D element, and then along there is where we'll stitch all the little you know, pistol stitch to do the eyes, and then there we go. So we're going to do that'll go along there. That was actually a pretty good fit in there, so we'll put that underneath there like that. Have that come in there like this. Okay, so that's that for those, and then I'll be stitching the leaf over the top of that. So that works. So that's what that is for. Okay. Okay, we're coming back. So that's pretty much the stage we're going to be up to today. So it's got more like a moon in the background, and yeah, I quite like that. Okay guys, well, I will catch you in the next video where we will start stitching down. I will, you know, in the background proceed to cut. So for the top, use that one and just do feather over the top. If you don't want to do that, you can actually just draw the feathers in, you know, like so. There's option of doing a couple. So yeah, this is what you sort of do. Well, where's the other one actually? It's probably, you can see it better on that one. So you just layer them. See how you layer that? And this is a quilt. So if you want to got yourself a quilt, you could probably cut it up into little pieces and feather it along like that. Oh, I like this darker piece over the eye. I have to remember that. Okay guys, well, I'll catch you in the next video where this little guy is going to look a little bit less creepy. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.